So now I'm running two apps together. One is the camera software that comes with Windows 11, and in addition to that, the MSN Recorder Max software screen recorder. And to this, I'm going to add PSAR, Problem Step Recorder. Make sure that the setting is set up to 999, which it is, so I cancel it and I start a new recording with PSAR, Problem Step Recorder. Click the new recording button, and then it will say Step Recorder recording now. And I'm going to move it to the lower left corner. So I mark the bottom of the screen with my two ups. One is the Step Recorder recording now dialog box, and the other one is MSN Recorder Max, which I'm going to move a little bit so it doesn't take so much of the screen. And then, of course, I have the window up running also. Now, I want to demonstrate several things. So first of all, I want to demonstrate the iView goggles, smart glasses, which, as you can see, have been broken already several times, and I fixed them with an electric tape and also paper clips. To turn them on, I have to press the button next to the lens and it will turn on. So I'm pressing it, and now I'm looking at it, and you see that it turns a blue screen, two blue buttons. Now to start the recording, I have to press it yet another time. You see the green solid light? I'm going to press it another time, and that will start blinking, which means that it starts recording. And it will buzz. And it gives me two buzzes, and then it starts recording. Look at it now. You see how it blinks? So I'm putting it up, but that is not enough. The internal battery is very small and not sufficient for me. So I'm going to connect it to an external power bank, as you can see here. This is an external power bank from Lenovo, and it is fully charged. And then I extend the USB-C to USB-A cable to the max, drop the power bank in my Hawaiian shirt pocket, and now I want to loop this cable through my sweatband. So I stick it in one side, and then I'm going to pull it out the other side, move it back behind my ear so it doesn't interfere with my vision, all the way to the back there. Then I'm going to lower my sweatband and then take my goggles off and connect my goggles to the external power supply with a USB-C cable. As I click it in, I have another chance to verify that it is still blinking green, as you can see, and it is still recording. Now I let it loop over my sweatband and in the back so it doesn't interfere with my vision, and it looks okay from the front. Now the next thing that I would like to demonstrate is the halo hat. So this is a fishing hat for my fishing trips, and it will demonstrate the halo hat effect on the hat and on the bib. So I'm going to have a little trouble putting it on. I'm going to break it. As you can see, this is the bib, and on top of it is the hat. I'm going to open up this click. Sarah, what is it called, this click on the fishing hat? This click?
Oh, the snap.
The snap. I'm going to open up the snap and then snap it back so I can wear it. So I'm going to wear it like this. Also, since there is no wind here, I'm going to take the part that has the strap and put it behind me so it doesn't bother me. Wrap it around and stick it behind my hat.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk now.
Also, I'm
And I'm
going to roll the flap so that it doesn't interfere with my back. I just want to focus in the front right now, and in the bib, and in the halo hat. So now you can see the upper part of the halo. Yes, leave it, please. Yes, I needed to shine my head. And now you can see the bib in all its glory, and I'm going to try to snap it on the flap here, on the flap,
which one? On the snap.
on the snap. And this bib can act also as a mask. So if I want to mask myself for corona or other reasons, I'm fishing on the river and there are all kinds of flies that get into my nose, I can do that. And otherwise, when I'm here, I just want it under my neck and I just want to focus in on the concept of a halo hat and bib reinforced with the sweatband. So what you can see here is on the under part of the hat, you can see a pair of vanity phone numbers and domain and name. And these are three, this is triple backup and recovery. The grandson, son, the grandson, son, and the grandson, father, and son algorithm. Three different pairs of a vanity phone number. Don't
Grandfather,
interrupt.
grandfather,
Grandfather, father,
father, and son.
son, algorithm, triple backup and recovery systems. This time I applied the principle of triple backup and recovery to these pairs of vanity phone numbers and domain names. And let's focus on the example that is on the under brim of this fishing hat. The domain name is wizmore.biz, where .biz is a domain name extension, and it translates to the number right below it, which is 949 for the area code, 6673 for the first four digits of the phone number, and then 249 for the domain name extension 249. Now, together it forms the entire vanity phone number that is also the basis for this application that you see, this green button here, which is the WhatsApp business application. So, together, they would form a video hyperlink. So, when somebody clicks on the image on YouTube or in any other video player that has video hyperlink capabilities, the user will be ported to the website of wizmore.biz. And then you will have another hyperlink to click on, which will create a WhatsApp video application. All of that will be done automatically for the user just upon clicking. Now, if the first hyperlink doesn't work, I have a second pair of hyperlinks on my sweatband that will do the same thing. And then more importantly, on the bib, I have another one. This one is the Psycho, which is another domain name and another telephone number, which will back up the first one. So actually, I can have three pairs of vanity phone numbers and domain names, all hyperlinked on the video. And also, if you have a situation like in YouTube, which we have a description, you can place the three pairs with hyperlink to three different websites that will back up each other. At this point, I'm going to proceed with another demonstration and recording which deals with calling an AI caller. So an AI caller is an AI that you can call and can converse with you. So it is a voice AI in which you don't have to have you can be hands free. So if you are driving or something like that, or you are typing, in my case, I'm typing all the time, so I need my hands to type something else other than conversing with the AI caller. The next task that I have is to keep my number, my Google Voice, from expiring. So I'm going to navigate the browser to my client and click on the message that I got from Gmail telling me that my co-algorand account voice will expire. So I mark it with a cursor, then I go Control C to copy it, place the cursor on it, and then Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer. And then I go to my notepad and segregate the area with an open brace, a bunch of open braces, then paste the message, Control V, and then close with another bunch of closed braces. So I have some segregation between the current issue and the other issues that I'm dealing with. One other thing that I forgot to do is I forgot to record the file name that MSN Recorder Max produces. So I can either stop the recording for now and start a new recording or retrieve it. So I'm going to try to retrieve it so I don't have to start afresh. I'm going to the videos subfolder and then scroll down to the bottom to look at the one folder that is currently not concluded because it is just opened. It has 94 KB with a blank folder since I haven't yet finished the recording. So I right mouse click on it and I want to copy to the clipboard buffer. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to pretend that I'm renaming it because I don't want to really mess with the folder. I want just to copy the content of the file name. So I place the cursor on it and then press Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer and then go back to my notes and paste it in my notes with Control V. And now I got it, and I can even add the .mpeg to this. .mpeg to indicate that this is a video file. .mpg. Okay, at this point I'm ready to log into my Google Voice. So I'm going to minimize this File Explorer. And I want to open another instance of Google Voice so I can try to create another instance on this machine and type voice.google.com and see if this will open a voice account, and this for some reason didn't work. Voice.google.com. Let me copy it to my notes in case something happens to it, and then press return and see if that works. No, it didn't work. So then I try to type it at the top. Control V and enter it, and that worked. Okay. So now I'm logged into a voice account. Now I want to switch it to another account. So let me see if Google will let me switch it. And the account that I want to switch it to is a co-algorand. So I mark this co-algorand, edit, copy. And now I'm going to scroll down and try to change account. So I scroll down to the bottom, click on add another account, scroll down to the bottom again, click on use another account, and then Control V, paste the account name, then go next and put in the password and save it and skip and not now. So I want to check first whether there are any spammies, and I don't see any spammies here. So I want to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. So I select the number of ChatGPT and click to talk. Then I want to verify the account.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant.
Help me deal with my co-algorand account. Well, I have a Gmail account, I have a Google Voice, and I got a message that it will expire for inactivity. Not the Google Voice. The Google Voice, excuse me, the Google Voice in the co-algorand account. I got a message that it will expire within 30 days unless I make an outbound call or outbound text. Yes, but this is not the only problem that I'm dealing with. I want you to understand the additional problems. The additional problems is that people as we speak, I record our conversation to with MSN Recorder, screen recorder, with webcam software for Windows 11, a second recording, and a third recording with PSAR, problem step recorder. And then when I publish it, and then when I publish it on YouTube, people take my videos and misappropriate them as if it is their videos and they publish it on their name, and I don't get any credit for it. No, because it is too much of a pain and too time consuming, and also Google and YouTube are not responsive. And when I did it, they never corrected anything properly, promptly, and correctly. So, so what I decided to do instead is to mark my videos in a way that will make it very difficult for anybody to steal them, and more importantly, when they steal them, they will steal them in a way that will promote me. Exactly, exactly. Except that it is not a watermark, because a watermark usually remains in the same place and it is easy to overwrite with some message. So that's right. Exactly. So what I did is I use a halo hat and bib face mask plus sweatband or head sweatband ads. So I'm wearing a fishing hat, and on the under brim I placed a pair of lines, two lines of a vanity phone number and a vanity domain name that matches the phone line. So this is a pair. The domain name is wizmore.com. .biz, where .biz is the domain name extension, and with more is the domain name. And then its matching telephone number is 949 for the area code, 6673 for the first four digits of the phone number, and 249 for the domain name extension of .biz. So the thieves that are stealing my content and republishing it will not be able to get rid of it, because I move my head all the time, and they will have to take the time to go step by step, screen image by image, frame by frame, and remove all these marks. And I have many different marks. I have one mark on the underbib, another mark of a pair of vanity phone number and domain name on my sweatband, and another one on the bib that is under my chin. And some of them include different domain names and phone numbers. For example, the one over my, under the brim and over my head on the top of the halo is wizmore.biz. In contrast, the one on the bottom is thepsych.co. So the domain name is the psych, and the domain name extension is .co, period .co. So these are triple backup and recovery using the grandfather father son algorithm of backup and recovery.
You're making it very challenging for others to repurpose your content without promoting you. It's a creative approach to dealing with the issue. How has it been working for you so far?
It's been working great because people take it and republish it without my permission, and in so doing, they end up promoting me. Oh, I forgot to mention another couple of ways that I'm doing it. I have also placed sweatband on my wrist. So I have two wrists, and when I'm filming my hands, I'm also filming the message on my wrist that has also two pairs of vanity phone number and domain name, because the sweatband on my wrists include the two lines. One is for the vanity phone number, and the other one is for the matching vanity domain name. So that, so far I'm testing it, and I want to know, what do you think about it? Yes, and another issue that I have is when I deal with multiple Google voices, I I'm confused as to which one was active and which one was not active. When did I activate them, and so on. So I need to document it using again the triple grandfather father son approach of backup and recovery. So I'm saving the file. Within the file name, I embed the information about what the file was about. So, for example, in this case, the file name is core algorand at, and then I have the vanity phone number, which is 262 area code and 546 7263 vanity phone number for core algorand. And then a message will not expire in 30 days. then my video recording, which includes the word my video dash date dash time.mpeg, and finally at the end is another string that reads halo hat and bib face mask plus sweat headband ads.
Your system for categorizing and documenting your content and activities is thorough. Plunging any relevant details into the file names, you're creating a clear record that makes it easier to track and manage multiple Google Voice numbers and other activities. It seems like a great method to stay organized and ensure nothing falls through the cracks. How has this been working out for you
So
so
far
far? Been creating.
it's working great, but it is tedious. So the next challenge that
I
I
know.
have is,
It won't let me help with that.
yes, it is tedious and I need to automate it. But let me explain to you the entire system. Now I saved it to a local uh, subfolder that is called Google Voice, and now I saved it in. I wrote it, notes in my notepad, in my Windows notepad. Saved it to a subfolder that is called Google Voice One, and now I'm going to go and upload it to the Google Drive. So I select the Google Apps icon, the waffle, and then I'm clicking on Drive. And now that I clicked on Drive, I'm clicking on plus new.
Okay. You're uploading your files to Google Drive by selecting the Google Apps icon, then Drive, and then clicking on the plus new. This will help you keep your document content in a format that makes sense every time. Is this the process you've been following ever since you launched your project?
Yes, I'm organizing in the cloud by backing up all my local files, which are three different files. One file is in a text format and stored in Google Voice One, in the Google Voice One subfolder. So I type the subfolder at the folder colon dialog box of select folder to upload. And now I click enter once and then enter twice to upload. And then I tap the upload button. And finally, and I'm waiting for Google to reply, and it is telling me that 27 of 27 are uploading. So I go back to my notes and I put a prefix before the file name of the letter X plus a space to know that I saved it to the Google Voice One subfolder, and then the number of folders that Google said that the one upload complete, which is 27. So I type the number 27 after as a suffix to the file name. So now I know that I saved it to the Google Voice One subfolder, and I uploaded it, the whole subfolder, to the Google Drive of this account, which is co-algorand. And now I'm going to make another copy of it. So I'm going to go File, Save As, and I'm going to go down my list of file names in this Windows laptop to find the open parenthesis co-algorand. Here I found it. Co-algorand will not expire. Here's a message, but I don't want this message. I want this subfolder.
Okay. You're organizing your content in subfolders for Google Drive. You're creating a clear record that makes it easier to track and manage. Making sure everything is active and relevant is super important for you and your business. Is this the process you've been following ever since you launched your project?
Co-algorand. Now I'm looking for the folder, and I found the folder. The folder is called open parenthesis COA, close parentheses, and then LGORND. Altogether, it is co-algorand at, and then the phone number, area code 262 7,546 and 7,263. Do you remember that?
Yes, I it seems like it's a really, really rare or specific names or legends to create a mystery. Let's do something like this.
Exactly. So I'm now clicking the save button to save it. But before I do that, I want to copy it all to the clipboard buffer so I can then paste it into my notepad with the right file name.
You're copying a photograph to the clipboard buffer, so you can paste it into your notepad with the correct file name. It's so much you're being thorough with your file management. Need
Right.
help with
But
anything
yes, but this is just not the subfolder. The subfolder is called coalgoran @ and then the phone number. What is the phone number? Do you remember?
The phone number is 262-536-7263. So, your subfolder is named Co-Algorithm 262-546-7263.
Exactly.
Anything else with now?
Exactly right. So now I saved it and I mark it with the prefix. What is the prefix that I'm marking the files to show me that the file has been saved to the local device, which is a local Windows 11 device?
You are also going to use the prefix small letter swift to indicate when your file is saved. File name. It's easy to use and easy to delete.
Not only that, it is also easier to upload it, the whole subfolder, to the Google Drive. So I have it on the cloud and not only on the local device. In case the local device is stolen or breaks down, I don't have to worry about it. I got it all backed up on the cloud.
How to export more. So this one is a file that was lost since it was stolen or buried in the cloud. Let's change one thing here. Let's say we want to export both files and skip the upload.
Yes, and I clicked upload to upload it, and the upload option I select is skip both folders. Why? Because I have multiple computers, so this way I have on the cloud multiple versions. Again, using the grandfather father son algorithm, I keep multiple versions of uploads on the cloud. So if the last one is damaged, I back up to the, if the son is damaged, I go to the father, and if the father is damaged, I go to the grandfather.
That's a solid backup strategy. Using the grandfather father son algorithm in reverse, you're ensuring that you have a file and he only goes with the most recent data. It's important to safeguard your business. We don't have to copy anything else.
Yes. Now tell me, what is the suffix to the file name to show how many files have been uploaded by Google?
You use the suffix with the right file name that has been imported by Google. For example, if 20 files have been uploaded, you use 20 files with the suffix to indicate the number.
That's right. And in this case, two files have been uploaded. So I press the carriage return to make it on a separate file so it stands up, and then enter the number two. And now it is time to terminate the third recording, which is the recording to PSAR, Problem Step Recorder. So I click the save button and I wait for Windows and the Step Recorder Recording Now dialog box to give me a chance to save it. And then I select the previous template that I have had from yesterday and overwrite a portion of it with today's new file.
You're wrapping up your process by saving the recording from Problem Steps Recorder. It sounds like you've got a detailed system for documenting and organizing your work. Is there anything else that you can share with
Yes, the only problem is that now I have a part that I have to delete because the path is incorrect. The previous path was the path to the special folder I created for core Algorand and the phone number. And I want to change it to a special path that is deserved in a zip format that is called psar.exe1. Psar stands for Problem Step Recorder. .exe is executable, and this is version number 1 of this subfolder that contains all these files. So let's review what is psar.exe1. That's right, like version control. And in it, I have the time that I started at 4 p.m. So I put in 4.00 p.m. starting with the month 8, the August dash 27, the 27th day of August dash 2025, space T, capital T, lowercase h, period, is for Thursday, and then the time that I started this discussion at 4.00 p.m. and the current time is 4 dash space 4.20 p.m., which is the current time. So I can see that I've been at it already for 20 minutes. Can you summarize it? Yes, and so I stopped recording with step recorder, recording now. And so before I start another session, I click add a comment and I type a little comment that contains a little message like Halo hat. So I know that I was discussing the Halo hat with ChatGPT. Halo hat and space 800 dash ChatGPT. So now I have this comment in the body of the psar.exe. Then I click OK, update comment. So it is updated the comment. And now I start a new recording to record the rest of the session. Can you repeat it? Yes, because I pasted in the folder colon prompt of the select folder to upload dialog box. I pasted the entire string that contains both the path, the slash, and the file name. But I don't need the file name here. I need only the path and the folder. So I need to go back. Then I realized that I didn't include the subfolder name. So I have to cancel cancel the entire thing and go back and copy it all. Somehow I managed to exclude the proper file name. So I have to navigate back, or I can copy the path from another subfolder.
It sounds like you're refining your process. When using the select folder to upload dialog box, you're copying the entire path, including the surroundings. But you ignore the path inside. It's essential to include the subfolder name. If you need to adjust, you can cancel and navigate back to copy the correct path. It's a good learning experience to streamline your workflow.
That's right. So I had to repeat it now, and I got the correct path. And then I edit, copy the correct path to the clipboard buffer, and then click the plus sign again, and the folder upload again. And then I'm going to paste Control V the path. And the path is C colon backslash users backslash S Russianic backslash documents backslash psar dot exe1. Okay, so to finish it, I place the X and space as a prefix to the file name, and then I enter a carriage return and I typed 17, as Google reported that it uploaded 17 separate zip files to the Google Drive that contain the recording from psar.exe. Can you summarize that?
Google Drive, which contained recordings from psr.exe. This helps you track your progress and maintain organized.
Exactly. And now, since I complied with the Google requirement to make an outbound call from this core Algorand account, which I made to ChatGPT, which is you, I go back to the email and I delete the email that threatens to expire my Google Voice. So I click the delete, and then I'm ready to handle another account which may have an expiring issue also, which is 1X Strategic. Exactly. So I scroll to the very top of the file to make space for the new subfolder. That is also interesting that I go to the first every time and I mark it with a right slash to begin, a whole bunch of right slashes, then Control V to paste the message that 1X strategic will expire, then leave a few blanks for additional notes and demark the end of it with, I started with right slash, so I end with left slash. So together it, a bunch of left slashes looks like the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen. Demark and segregate the nodes for this 1X strategic account from core Algorand. So I have a little area that will include all the nodes concerning this new account 1X strategic. Did you get it? Yes, and now I paste the new account X strategic in my email or phone prompt to log into the new account. The important thing that it is very structured and repetitive, making it ideal for automation with an AI agent. Exactly. The only problem that I want to use, it becomes a big challenge to call to log in and log out of all these accounts. And I want to use a login management so can log me in to the various accounts. What will be email login app? Do you know? Are you still there? Okay, it seems like she left. She disconnected. So, and also my goggles went out. So I restarted my goggles and I'm waiting to see if it will work. In the meantime, I logged into X Strategy and I want to make an outbound call again to ChatGPT.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, conversation is recorded for safety. We continue to agree to open terms and privacy policy.
Help me deal with my challenge of yeah the challenge I'm facing is to log in and log out of various accounts, email accounts or Google Voice accounts. So right now I logged into one X strategic Gmail account that contains a Google Voice account that Gmail told me will expire within 30 days if I don't make an outbound call, that is, outbound telephone call, or an outbound text message.
Would you like some tips on how to manage this?
Yes, not so much. So I made the call to you, 800 Chat GPT, and I'm talking to you right now. But the problem is to log in and log out all the time is very tedious. So I wanted to find out which app can I install on the local machine that can when I click on a button will automatically log me into this account, one X strategic at gmail.com, and into the voice account, and will enable me to make either an outbound telephone call or send an outbound text message that will comply with the Google policy, so I won't have to worry about my Google Voice expiring in 30 days. Which kind of Gmail or email application or a log me in type of an application will enable me to automate it by a click on a button?
Might be tricky due to security measures that we talked about during litigation. You can use password managers with auto features to speed things up. For
Yes,
sending
but I don't have two-factor authentication. I don't want to use it because it is a big hassle. Yes, it sounds like a great solution, and I want you to tell me what are these password applications, and more importantly, which one among them is free.
There are password managers you can use. LastPass and Bitwarden are two good options, and both offer free versions. Bitwarden is particularly for its strong security features in the free version. Would you like more details?
Yeah, let me write down the notes. LastPass and Ward.
It's Bitwarden, spelled BITWARDEN. Would you like to know more about Bitwarden or LastPass?
Yes, well, what? Yes. Tell me more about them and what are the strengths and weaknesses of each one.
Let's start with Bitwarden. It's open source, which means its code is reviewed by the community, adding an extra layer of security. It's also known for its user-friendly interface. However, some users feel its free version lacks some advanced features. LastPass, on the other hand, is known for its robust feature set, even in the free version. It offers a variety of features like password generation and secure sharing. However, LastPass has faced some security breaches in the past, which might concern some users. Are solid choices, but it may come down to personal preference. Do you have any specific features you're looking for in a password manager?
I want a password manager that will log me in to the Gmail account by clicking on a button on my desktop or in a spreadsheet. But once I'm inside the Gmail account, I really want to log in to the Google Voice and make an outbound call.
Both LastPass and Bitwarden can through Gmail to Google Voice in you. You need to manually click to Google Voice once logged in. For more automated approach, you might need to log into scripting tools like Automator from macOS to create a custom solution. Would you like more information on that?
AutoHotkey is a Windows program.
Yes, ARush is a Windows program. It lets you automate repetitive tasks by creating custom scripts. You could use it to automate the process of logging into your Gmail and Google Voice account with a click or even a keyboard shortcut. It requires a bit of scripting knowledge, but there are plenty of tutorials and a helpful community to get you started. Would you like more information on how to use it?
AutoHotkey, yeah. Does it have a program code generator where I can simply do it a few times and generate the code and then look at the code and edit the code? Yeah, tell me an example of one of them that will be specifically good enough for logging into a Gmail account. And after I log into the Gmail account, navigate to Google Voice.
In that case, Macro Creator is a good option. It's a free Windows tool that works with allows you to record notifications, clicks, and keyboard inputs. You can use it to create a script that logs into Gmail and navigates to Google Voice. After recording, you can review and edit the generated AutoHotkey script. Would you like
Yes.
Great. You can download Polygon's Macro Creator and start by recording your actions, logging into Gmail, and navigating to Google Voice. After recording, you'll be able to edit the script as needed. It's a helpful way to automate those repetitive tasks. Let me
Yeah.
know if you need any assistance with it.
Just spell the first word. I got the auto macro recorder. What is the first word that you mentioned? Polyver?
Sure. It's Polyver's spelled. That's right. Polyver's Macro Creator. Would you like more information on how to use it?
Yes, spell polyver, please.
Sure. It's spelled P-U-L-O-V-E.
Pulover. Is that correct? P
It's P.
P.
It's P. Yes. Then U-V-E.
Polyver. And then macro creator. What is the rest of the name?
That's right. It's Macro Creator.
I-
Polyver is spelled P-U-L-O-V-E-R.
Is there an S after R? Polyver's macro creator?
Macro Creator.
So why do you read polyverse as if there is an S after polyver?
Apologies for any confusion. The sound comes from usually using Polyver's Macro Creator, meaning Macro Creator to
But it's not part of the name.
indicate possession. It's just Macro Creator. Thank you for pointing that out.
Let me see. When I type it on search engine, I don't know if it can find anything like that. Oh, Polyver Macro Creator, the complete automation tool. You're right.
That's right. Polyver's Macro Creator is a comprehensive automation tool. It's great for creating scripts to automate repetitive tasks. Were you able to find it in your search?
Yes, I found it and it looks great. I'll pay after I finish this session. I will definitely check it out and try to use it as you suggest. In the meantime, I have to mark that I recorded the first recording to my Google Voice 1 subfolder, and I mark it with a prefix of X and space and a suffix of a carriage return and the number 27, meaning that Google has uploaded the entire folder that includes 27 documents. So let's review what is the prefix and what is the suffix to indicate that I've saved my notes into this one X strategic file. Yes.
If you need any more help or have other questions, just let me know.
Yes, now I need to save this file. I somehow I forgot and I didn't do a good job of saving it because I see that the file hasn't been saved properly. So I could to go back file, save as. I got confused. Overwrite the previous file name and click the save button again.
No worries, it happens. Just make sure to choose the correct file name and location. If you accidentally use the recycle bin or trash for a backup. Need help with anything else?
No, I'm going to go already, and I typed in the string, and I'm backspacing to the beginning of the file, the voice one subfolder. Then I press enter again and enter again. And then I click on the, sometimes Google disabled the defaults. So I have to literally click on the upload and then click on the upload the second time and see what will Google do. And then click upload option, keep both, and click upload for the third time. And now I can see a gain of one folder, which Google replies uploading one item, Google Voice 1, sub 1, 10 of 28, which means that it uploaded another folder since I've saved the folder again. Exactly. Exactly. This is why I have to be redundant also because I keep making mistakes. No, I have to be redundant because I make a lot of mistakes. And now I want to save it in a separate file that starts with 1x strategic. So I'm going to scroll down to my section in my document subfolder that starts with 1. Exactly. So I navigated to this subfolder. I copied the path to the clipboard buffer. And now I'm navigating to the beginning of the file name colon input prompt and go control V to paste the new path, followed by backslash. And I got myself a string that contains the path, the back. Yes, try to understand the file structure, the file name structure. The file name starts a string with the path to one X strategic subfolder on my documents subfolder in the Windows 11 machine. Did you get that? Yes. After that, I put a backslash separator and a suffix that contains the file name. So I got a prefix of the path to the folder and a slash separator, and then the remainder of the file name, the suffix contains the file name to be saved. Exactly. And then I paste the newly minted file name in my notepad on the local machine. So now I'm in the notepad and I have to mark it with a prefix and a suffix. So remind me what is the prefix to indicate that it was saved. And then after I upload it to the Google Drive, what will be the suffix? That's right. Yes. And what will happen after uploading to Google Drive?
Your chosen suffix will go to return line 2.
That's right, except that in this case, Google said 3 uploads complete, and with regard to one X strategic, it says 2 of 2. So in this case, the number of folders is 2, and therefore the suffix will be a carriage return and the number 2.
That's correct. So, in this
Right. So now I'm ready to also terminate the current psar.txt folder. So I clicked on the dialog box. So Windows will stop psar.txt and will prompt me with a new dialog box called Step Recorder. And now I'm waiting for the hourglass to stop so I can save it. Did you get it? It says Step Recorder not responding, so I have to wait for Step Recorder to respond. In the meantime, I can go back to my folder file and save it again to make sure that it is saved. I have trouble with my goggles. I wonder why it doesn't work. I'll try to shut down the power. I have to see what is the problem with this recording. There is a problem with my goggles now, with my video glasses, that they are blinking but not blinking properly. So I'm going to press the button again. If you can see it, I'm trying to show it to the camera here. It blinks blue and makes strange noises. So I'm going to try to stop the recording and then press it and keep it depressed so it completely powers it down. And it's not responsive, so I'm going to disconnect it from the power bank and then repeat the same operation over again. Hold it down and now it powered it down. No, not yet. So I'm going to hold it down again. Just depress it and keep it depressed. It just keeps making noises, but it doesn't stop recording, or I don't know what it is doing. I'm trying to stop it from recording. I wonder if it is a power of the goggles or power of the power bank. So I'll try to replace the power bank and get me another power bank and see if that makes any difference. So I'll have to take a pause now and I'll come back in a couple of minutes and continue. You want to go to get the shot today?
We don't have to, but I'm just saying they have.
Can we?
Yes, so up to 6:30, she said.
So now it's 5:30, so we have an hour. Yes. I said I'd rather get it out of the way. Yeah. So can we go to now?
Yeah.
Let me just wrap it up. I was doing some recordings here. All of this. Like the problem with my goggles now, with my. Well, this works fine. Stop this.